Greetings everyone. So this is the PTR and we actually don't have much capsules to test, but they look way much better than the previous generations. I mean, I have no idea why did they decide to change the infantry to what do you call this? Medieval or something. I like him, he looks very sexy. And this one looks like Wolverine or something. And for the kitty cat, holy fuck, lovely cat. That's why I'm going red, guys. I have decided I'm going red. Anyway, I will show some of their skills once I locate them, so you have an idea what's going on. This is not a test yet, because we don't have the materials in the PTR. Let me check if they have sent the materials. No, nobody did send anything. So there is no materials. We can only play around with whatever we have. So holy cow. Okay, that Duncan is the new infantry. As it has been predicted, he is going to be resilience, which means yellow, which means he's going to replace our Jukan. So let's see what is the maximum stats in here from the overview. Infantry at maximum level. Holy fucking shit. It's 3,769. 3,769. That's the maximum bonus of him. Let's see the difference between him and the Christopher, for example. Christopher was how much? Let's see the maximum, 3,361. So there's at least more than 400 of the stats, and he's yellow, so obviously it's going to be the meta around the blue. Not the blue, sorry, the yellow and the red, because they are the most interesting. Let's see if we can see the skills. I went to all the fucking... Where is he? Where's the fuck is this guy? He's supposed to be out. Yeah, he is here. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can check the skills. Okay, so this is the skills. Swings his broadsword relentlessly every one turn. There is a 50% chance of hitting the enemy front row and 25% of hitting all enemies. Holy fuck. If this is real, then this skill is fucking good already. Chance of hitting all enemies. Unless this is fake, we are going to know, actually. For the second skill, every 2 turns and after taking damage, his troop power is restored. So he heals. So the first one hits an AoE, all the troops. No clue if this is real or fake, because it might hit only second and not the third, not the hunters. For the last skill, the second skill is going to be a healing skill that is stackable and reduces damage. For the final skill, they can use shield to negate incoming damage, reducing damage taken if you have a resilience friends. Basically, if your party is resilient. As for the next one, let's go. For the blue, it's supposed to be Jack of all trades. It's supposed to be the one that actually has the most interesting skills. Let me see here. We don't care much about the raider stats as much as the skills itself. Every 8 turns, Yamarka strikes with his scissors, dealing 500% damage to the first 2 enemy rows, which means infantry, and it does silence them. So she silences infantry every 4 turns. For the second skill, she retaliates after an ally takes damage. So basically, every single time an ally takes damage, the enemy applied to the first turn. Okay, so the enemy is going to have a bleed. It's not really that interesting yet. Let's see. Now, enemy attacks demoralize enemy, reducing damage dealt by that and bleeding. And so, if the enemy is burning, or if the enemy is bleeding, they will deal less damage. See, that demoralize the enemy, reducing damage dealt by 60% for enemies and 8% for the. So, this is it says her attacks. You need to know that we don't believe much in descriptions, but it's clear here. If the enemy is having any sort of bleeding or burning, they will deal less damage. That's basically it. It doesn't look crazy good. It doesn't at all. Let's go for the most interesting one, the kitty cat. Let's see. Let's go for the cat. What does the cat has? First, I'm buying her anyway because of the skin. Doesn't matter. She's a cat. I don't give a fuck, honestly. I'm gonna get her because she's a cat. Cat with boobs. Okay, so the first skill is every 4 turns, prepare for 4 turns before dealing blah blah blah. Damage to all enemies! Is this real? All enemies? Each enemy skill release increases this skill damage by 10%, stacking up to 6 times and resetting upon release. Of course, we are skeptical about the numbers too. Okay, the second skill every 4 turns, Katrina or whatever the fuck the name is, attacks all enemies from the shadows, dealing 120% damage and reducing their healing received by blah 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 blah. Holy fuck. Okay, this is concerning. It hits everything. And for the final skill, absorb skill power. When an ally in the first 2 row releases a skill that takes turn to prepare, their skill damage dealt is reduced by 2%, and she gets an 8%, stacking up to 12 times. So it doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Absorb the skill power. When an ally in the first... So if your ally is using a preparation skill, which is Ruby, she will weaken Ruby's skills, but in exchange, she is going to have 8% more damage. Obviously, again, the numbers might be misleading, but the most interesting so far is the yellow and the red. I don't like the blue much. And keep in mind, this is a PTR, and this is the game descriptions, which we are not sure yet how good they are going to be. And we don't have the materials to test them. So once the materials comes out, we are going to release the tests. Okay guys, that's basically it in short, and have a wonderful day.